Hi, Poeta, how are you doing? So, oh, hi, Yoni, how are you doing? Thank you very much, I'm good. How are you? Alright, it's like, because like there are so many questions about that artifact transmuter. It's really trash. Don't get me wrong, maybe it can be somehow useful for some players, but I would say farming artifact is the best way for now, because you cannot, it's limited, unfortunately, and you cannot use it. It's obvious, you know why? Because oh, hi Enjoy, how are you doing, guys? Hi Z. What do you think Xianyun can decrease enemy resistance? I mean, she, like, even if she don't have any bonus defense, yes, of course, yes, like, you know, like Enjoy. Oh, hi Rain, how are you doing? I didn't do anything to Natlan other than our conquest and unlocking waypoints. Same Rain, same here. About that, yes, Enjoy. The Lonen will still do that 36% resistance shit anyway, because that is just a multiplier. That's it. You know. So yeah, it's not like, you know, like some coefficient, something like that, which like you need to multiply to her defense. No, it's like let's say settled number. It's like a fixed number, 36%. That's it. It depends on her skill, by the way. I mean, on her talents. You need to level up at level 9. It's 33%. Resistance rate at level 10, it's 36%. That's it, and it's her skill. Just keep that in mind. Defense. Why you need so much defense? Her damage scales on defense. Her healing scales on defense. That's why you need defense. That's it. So yeah, it's like she's pretty simple, not so difficult. Getting one goblet every 5 months for. I'm sorry. Yeah, and everything. Yes, actually, you know, I mean, I thought about that. I thought that new gadget is going to be trash as hell. You know why? Because there's no way they will allow us to create like 5 goblets a month. And the problem is also with this gadget is, but yeah, that's, but another problem is, like, firstly, you can use, like, you see, remaining sanctifying elixirs to be produced 1. It means within 40 days, within like whole, it's 42 days, you can create only 1. To do that, you need like 25 4-star artifacts or 3 20 artifacts and couple or 1 4-star artifact. So yeah, it's not so expensive, but it's only 1. So you, with this 1 elixir, you can create only flower or plume. Let's say it's not bad. At the same time, you can find, like, you can find 3 more elixirs throughout this area, by the way. I will do the video tomorrow, maybe, if you are so interested. Like, we can find 3 sanctifying elixirs on this like area. It's, let me check. If I'm not mistaken, one of them is right here. Another one is right here. And another one is right here. So yeah, it's like 3 different, like, but yeah, you can find 3 more. So you can create only 1
and all things are made
in
new.
not in a 5 months, but in like single patch. No, not a single patch. I'm sorry. Not only you can create 1 goblet within unlocked area, because like usually maybe they will place some more. If you want me to, I can do the video tomorrow, because if I'm not mistaken, you can grab 3 sanctifying elixirs from the area, and 1 you can create. So overall it's 4. But anyway, if you ask me, I would suggest, if you like desperate to create some artifacts or to do some tests, I don't know, but anyway, I would suggest you to create sands, not goblet. I know getting goblet is a little problem, but you know, let's say sand is less expensive, twice less expensive. And also you can get different stats. Sometimes getting energy recharge might be way more, you know, like let's say it's sometimes you need like energy recharge or attack, you know, and it's a little bit difficult to get. So it's anyway, it's up to you guys. But yes, you can get 4 sanctifier elixirs like within this patch. Can you find 3 elixir? But as far as I know, it based on luck. If you get the bracket parts to open the, yes, it's like that. You need like these pieces. You're right. Like you need these pieces to open, like that, like locked. It's not a doors. It's like some kind of like, I don't know like how it calls, but still, yes, they're locked, and you need like, just a second, I have one. It's not a lock, by the way. It's like it's spread throughout the map. But yeah, it's this one. You're right. You need to get like 3 obsidian fragments to open that doors. It's like, yeah. It's not a lock. I mean, I will try to find all of the places, and yes, I will do the video maybe tomorrow. No problem, but you know, like anyway, I wouldn't suggest you to create goblet if you ask me. You know why? Yes, if you need something like, you know, like pretty bad, then yes, you can, but 4 pieces, you know why? Because if you know, I made a video about that, and one of the comments was like, guy did the same. He created 1 goblet, and you know, like as a goblet, I don't know which one was that. I mean, but he write the description, like the answer, like the comment, like I got the goblet, just a second, whatever it is. Oh yeah, something like this with critical damage, and all of the updates went to flat defense. That was terrible, you know, like, you know. So yeah, like creating 1 artifact is the one story, but leveling it up, it's completely different story. So yeah, it's bad when you just like spend so much time and effort and get literally nothing. So yeah, that's why I wouldn't suggest to get that goblet, but it's up to you. I mean, yeah, it depends on your, like, you know, on your will, because like if you need something, then yes, you just need to try it. Why not? RTS trash artifact selector. Actually, yes, I agree with you, because you know, enjoy like actually, let's say, why it's so trash? Because it's completely useless for new players. You know why? Because it's a little bit difficult to get, like, just imagine you're a new player and you need like 320 level artifact. Let me check that, by the way. Just a second. Let me do that. Oh yeah. Just a second. I just like do some tests. I just want to check how many you need. Like 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, you see, it's like 3 of them gives you like level 90, and if you do another one, let me go like further. Oh no, you need couple. Just a second. Okay, so I see. Okay, it means like each level of a artifact give you 1 level of this on these things. Okay, I see. So if you like add level 10, just a second, guys. Like level 10 artifact. I think I have one. I don't have one. Okay, I have like this. Just a second. It's, oh no, it's no, each one gives you 30. I'm sorry, my bad. Each one gives you 30 levels. So you need like 15 more. Oh, it means 16. So yeah, if you get something like 16 or 15, you're okay. Just a second, let me check one. So yeah, This one. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that delay, but I just want to check it. Okay. Alright, like level 10 is okay. You need like artifacts with level 10. Level 10 artifacts. So yeah, three level 20 and like one level 10, something like that. So yeah, you will be okay. But it's still super expensive. You know why? Because just imagine new player who just like have couple level 20 artifacts or even don't have any, melt them. It's useless to create only one plume or flower. Anyway, like if you ask me, it's completely useless. It's a trash. Yes, it's good to have it, not gonna lie, you know, like an option, but it's super greedy. It's super greedy. Yeah, you can find. Oh yeah, Vortex, I already managed to get to. Oh, for real? Oh, congrats. I will do the video, by the way. I will most likely will show the places, and that's it. But still, I mean, if you are interested, why not? You just can go grab them. I need an ER stands for yes. And I feel you. You know why? Because sometimes let me show you one more thing. Just a second. One more, because like you know, like getting energy recharge. I don't know. Do we have? Unfortunately, we don't have percentage. But getting good energy recharge sand and elemental mastery, it's a little bit difficult. Usually you get defense and HP. If I'm not mistaken, it's like that. Defense has the most like it's less rare. Then it's HP, then attack, then energy recharge, and after that elemental mastery. So like the most rarest one is elemental mastery. So yeah, that's why energy recharge is so valuable. Yeah, for real, it's like super valuable. Fortunately, most of the latest characters like need some HP or defense, which is cool. You know, like Kachina, she needs defense. Neuvillette needs HP. Furina needs HP. Yelan, Mualani, she needs all these characters needs HP. Sand. Then only kinich needs attack. Xianyun, she needs defense. Vortex, you think Xianyun needs much ER? Yeah, actually yes. Actually yes, Endure, and I can explain why. Let's say, you know, like mostly, if you, it's like that. Like, you know, we have Kachina, right? And Kachina's buff, I mean this set buff, work out of her skill. You don't need to use that burst at all. So you don't need energy recharge. Like, of course, it's better to have some, but still you can like easily go with without any energy recharge. But with Xianyun, if you need some healing or some damage, mostly healing, and if you use Xianyun with Neuvillette and Furina, then maybe you need a lot of energy recharge. Like, let's say, in my opinion, it's about 180, something like that. And you know why? Because mostly she's off field. And because of that, you need a lot to get that burst of cooldown, to use that burst of cooldown. But let's say if you don't need any healing, and Neuvillette can easily play and also just keep that in mind, Xianyun is a like single target healing, which is, let's say, not bad but not great. You know why it's good? Because like you just use that burst, like off field her, switch to your main DPS character, let's say Neuvillette, and do your stuff, and she get healing. Also, let's say if you don't use, of course, Arlecchino cannot be healing by this approach, because like, you know why. But any other character is pretty okay with that. And also her healing, by the way, is not bad. Like, if I'm not mistaken, she is at the moment like first CBT, like CBT, it's like close beta. She is at Xianyun's level, at level 90 and talent level 10. She is like at Xianyun's level. It's about 7k healing per tick, and you can get 8 ticks per full 15 seconds. So yeah, it's pretty good healing, not gonna lie. And in this case, mostly you can get enough to get 300 fanfare stack. But if you don't need any healing, so then you just can skip energy recharge like at all. You know why? Because let's say if you go to use this team, like let's say Sucrose, Neuvillette, Furina, and let's say it's Xianyun, right?
I can do.
Neuvillette is completely okay. You don't need to get any healing because Neuvillette like can heal himself. His healing is more than enough to get 300 fanfare stack, so you will be alright. So it depends on what you need. If you need some healing, yes, you can get it. If you don't need, you can skip it completely. You will be alright. Just a second, let me show you. So you see, I got all of my heal or like just HP back. Just a second, let me teleport real quick. Oh, hi CJFR, how are you doing? Kallu Kalia. Hi Kallu. So yeah, you see, like I got back all of my HP. So yeah, like I say like Neuvillette is okay without any healer, but it depends. On the other hand, Enjoyer, the problem is animation time. When you use 4-star, animation time
Swirl, Mark 2.
is literally nothing. It's slow. When you use a 5-star, animation time took some time, you know. So yeah, in this case, if you want to get, like, let's say if you need to do some fast run, or you're low on your time, you know, or maybe you're like in spy lobbies, then maybe it's better to skip that burst, because that burst, the only thing it does that it can heal you or can do some damage. I don't think damage is okay. Yes, if you go like 2 Geo characters, then yes, damage is not a bad idea. But if you go with team like this, or with let's say instead of Neuvillette and Furina, you go like Arlecchino and Bennett, or maybe you go like second Geo like Navia, you still like, you can skip that healing because you have Bennett on your team. You know, usually you use Navia with Bennett, usually you use or Bennett with Arlecchino also. So yeah, it depends, but let's say it's also like how to say that, like you can skip energy recharge for now, at least for like if you as soon as you get her, you can like, let's skip it. Like 150 will be pretty okay. You know, no need to use that burst back to back, because that burst only gives you a couple like damage and healing, that's it. But most important part of her skill is of her kit is that skill, that's it, because you can use that skill. Cooldown is 7 seconds if I'm not mistaken, and lasts for 50 seconds, which is crazy. You know why? Because it has pretty good synergy with this set, because this set also like 12% lasts for 50 seconds and 28% additional for 20 seconds. So you can like benefits from 15 seconds from like resistance shred, 36%, and 40% elemental damage bonus, which is cool. Actually, it's like, it's a huge buff if you ask me. Oh, hi Duka, how are you doing? I'm sorry I missed some question, guys. Yeah, I did. Why do you never do Archon quest on other quest event live? Oh, you know why, Duka? Because it's going to be some spoilers. That's why. So yeah, that's why I don't do any like quest immediately. I do it like couple days later and post the videos. Because like, let's say maybe you keep some like, yeah, I don't like spoilers. Let's say especially in games, you know. It's okay, I'm totally okay with that for me, but some players don't like it. That's fine. And if you like saw my videos, I usually don't do quests like the same day I got them. I do them next day or like couple days after. Because yes, yeah, like it's spoiling, that's why. Hi Sid, so how are you doing? only level 20 artifacts give you 30. Yes, I think 15 to get elixir. If I'm correct, it's trash for circlet. For circlet, like for circlet you need like yes, actually yes. About circlet needs like 3 sanctifying elixirs, which is a lot. Which is like, you know, yeah, it's a lot. You need 3 of them, and you know, usually you get crit rate, crit damage for circlet. Let's say if you need something, then maybe you can do it, but still it's a problem. You know why? Because when you choose crit rate, crit damage, anyway guys, I mean, if you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you to like use this one to like to spend your time like an effort getting these elixirs, and like, yes, it's like, it's a trash. It's not so great one. I mean, yes, good to have it, why not? I mean, collect elixirs, and maybe in the future you need some, when you will need something like, you know, like so bad, you can use it. That's it. I mean, I don't think I will will use it anyway. For me it's like completely trash. I have pretty good pieces. I mean, it's for me it's better to spend like to play some game farming. Yes, it's also like, you know, like it's a little bit difficult to get pretty good artifacts with good stats. Yes, it's obvious, and you know the pain. But still, this like this one, instead of like decreasing your pain, it increases it. I mean, because let's say even you get like, let's say the goblet you need, let's say you have mualani, right, and you need hydro damage, and you go like something like this, right, there's a great chances to get something flat, you know, flat attack, flat HP, flat defense, elemental mastery. Yes, elemental mastery is okay, by the way, or attack and flat attack on mualani is completely trash for hydro. You know, mostly hydro damage bonuses instead of Shinchu. They scales on HP mostly. Shinchu okay with attack, but other characters mostly no. So yeah, it's like, it's a waste of your resources, I would say. Tignari, Beni, Shinchu. How is this? Great pronunciation. Okay. Tignari, Beni, Shinchu. Tignari, Beni, and Shinchu. Actually, it's not a bad team. The problem is, you know, like, I don't know what you want to get from out of this team. You know why? Because let me show you. The problem is like let me get this team out. It's better to show you, because Bennett, when Hydro meets Dendro or Dendro meets Hydro, you create Dendro cores. When you attack this Dendro cores with Spyro, you get Burgeon reaction, and Bennett creates circle. To get some healing or buff, you need to be within that circle. Tignari is a range character. Let me go like this then. Let me go at least once Sucrose, maybe something like that. So yeah.
I'll lead the way.
But the problem is,
absorption test.
Let me weave you a verb.
Everybody stand back.
And shroud.
you need to be within this circle to get something.
Stand clear.
You know?
Rain outlines your fate.
One with the forest.
I must collect myself.
And if you attack this with a like the course with, it's not a great team, I would say. It's better to go like some Electro instead of Bennett.
And shroud. Keep up.
Chill to the bone.
Adventure.
Let's light it up.
Oh
Animal Demo test 60.
One with the
I
force.
use sucrose is like only for,
Yeah.
you see that virgin reaction. So yeah, I would say Electro is way
we
better
go.
with Tignari. It's not a great idea to go for like for Bennett, but if you need some healing, yes, I see, maybe because of healing. Maybe, yes. If you don't have any other options, you can go this team, but I wouldn't suggest you. When cycle of artifact refresh? Cycle of artifacts? Does it makes my elixir gone? Oh, I don't know about that. I like, you mean like this 40 days? I don't think so. Because you know why? Let me show you. If I'm not mistaken, this elixirs is like they are permanent because like you know, like it's no, like oh, you will not lose them, so you can keep them. You mean like within 41 days, like within this time, you will lose only this opportunity to create one. That's it. You know, like let's say after 39 days and 6 hours, you just lose opportunity to create one. That's it. But you will not lose any sanctifying elixirs. So yeah, you'll save. I mean, we are safe, I would say. Which server? Oh, my UID, like it's like right here. It's like Europe. It's down here. Oh, hi Rohit, how are you doing? Suggest Electros. About Electros, you know, like it also depends. I would say if you have Raiden, not a bad option. You can go maybe Fischl. It's also not a bad option because you know, like Tignari can benefit from Fischl. If you have her, you can go like Raiden to do some hyper blooming.
Stay close and
You
will
can
live.
go like Fischl.
Don't mind if I
Rain
do.
outlines your fate.
So yeah, something like that.
Illusion shattered.
Can't see.
Ring cutter.
Sub a little bit.
Yeah. Rah. I hear everything. Yeah.
No, my sword.
One with the force.
It's like hyper blooming is better than Virgin because you cannot harm yourself, you know? And the damage output is a little bit better because alongside hyper bloom you get electro charge, which increase your damage. Or if you don't have like Raiden, you can go maybe Kuki Shinobu. She is not so convenient with range Tignari, unfortunately. Or you can go Fischl. Fischl will not give you so much hyper bloom damage because usually Fischl cannot attack Dendrocores. She usually attack enemies. But Fischl is not a bad option. Raiden, if you have Raiden build is like with Elemental Mastery. So it's like that. Tignari is not bad DPS, by the way. Yes, he is pretty useful. I think support Shalona don't need crit damage. Oh yes, enjoy. About her, like, let me show you. You need to build Shalona like this. It's the same build. Let's say, I would suggest you to do what? You just build your Kachina, and then like grab all of these artifacts and give those artifacts to Shalona. That's it. Because, let me show you. Because Kachina is also like, yes, she is some kind of DPS character, because with Constellation she can do some damage. But you can benefit from her more by giving her, let's say, she needs defense. You know, like her damage output, like Constellation 0, is not so high. I mean, she's not so powerful, unfortunately. So let's say you can build her and just grab all of the artifacts. Which artifacts you need for Shalon? Let me show you. Like Plume and like Flower and Plume, it's like obvious. Try to get a lot of defense like, you know, like something. Let me show you. So yeah, something like that, you know. And of course, your artifact set is going to be like new set, obviously. The scroll of Hero of Cinder, it's Cinder City. It's like, it's obvious. So yeah, defense is the main stat. You need like defensive, just a second. So what do you need for her? You need so yeah, you need defense sand, you need defense goblet, and you need defense circlet. If you want to do some damage with Xianyun, then you can go, let's say, because her multipliers, by the way, is pretty high, like with normal attacks and plunging, you can go like defense sand, geo damage goblet, and so crit rate, crit damage circlet. But I wouldn't suggest you know why? Because Xianyun heals, Xianyun's healing scales on defense. So the more defense you have, the more healing you can get, the more she heals. So in this case, I would suggest to go for crit rate, like defense, defense, defense. Don't even care about crit rate, crit damage, and you need a little bit energy recharge. It's the same thing with, let me show you, it's like you build your Jin, by the way, or like Xianyun, like they both like need the same. Let's say let's say about Xianyun. Xianyun needs, like, it's Xianyun only need attack and energy recharge. Attack as much as you can get energy recharge, and she needs attack sand, attack goblet, and attack circlet. For Xianyun, you need defense. That's it. The same stats with energy recharge and crit rate, and defense. That's it. And about the stats, you see, 5 crit rate. It's a base one. This one is obviously you can get something, and energy recharge as much as you can get. That's it. So she's not so difficult to build. But if you want to do some damage, then you can go instead of that support. Let's say you like the character, right? And you want to get some damage. Instead of that supportive set, you can go Obsidian Codex set. You know why? Because you can get some damage out of. I got, by the way, a couple pretty good artifacts. It's a sand, defense, and this one. And just a second. Oh yeah, at defense circlet already. I know it's like useless for now, but in the future you can go like with this sand defense. Also you can use one goblet defense if you get one, so you will be alright, because this one is increase damage and also gives crit rate. But I wouldn't suggest so. You know why? Because Xianyun mostly supportive character, and she's the best with other DPS character. Her DPS output is not so great, unfortunately. So yeah, she is mostly support, because like that resistance shred is crazy. 36% is more than a Zhongli gives you. Also, if I'm not mistaken, it scales. It means you can go the team like Zhongli, which gives you 20, you know? It's like the same, it's physical and elemental resistance, 20. You go with Xianyun, and you can go, I don't know, like couple characters like, let's say, Arlecchino and Bennett maybe. Because a shield, it will be helpful for Arlecchino. Bennett can buff Arlecchino. You can get like elemental resonance as well, which is 25%. If you know, like this one, it's pyro elemental resonance. So, and at the same time, you can deal some damage with your Zhongli and your Xianyun, because you get pretty good, one of the best, by the way, geo elemental resonance, which gives you, like, you know, shield. Like increased shield strength by 50%. Additional characters protected by shield will have the following special characteristic: damage dealt 15%, and also damage to enemies will be decreased their geo resist by 20, additional like 20%. So it means 20 from this set, from this elemental resonance, 20 from Zhongli, it's 40, and 36% from Xianyun. it means crazy amount of damage. And on top of that, you get
If you press elite,
40%, like 100%, 40% damage from this set. So it's crazy. She going to be crazy, guys. I mean, like, at least for now, I mean, this 40% additional damage. So just imagine how much damage you can get. That's crazy. So yeah, even one Kachina doing so great with like the team like Neuvillette, Furina and Arlecchino Bennett. And just imagine you get additional shred, which is scales. Like, yes, it's still questionable. Maybe Hoyoverse will change something in the future. Because it's like first CBT, you know, like it's closed
dry sheets
beta.
of paper, you can
But
make an
we'll see. I hope they will keep some major, I don't know, major stats, I would say. Something like that, you know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's a little bit questionable. Oh, hi Dreamers, how are you doing? I said so. For Shalom, call audio. Oh yeah. Kinda like that. Oh, hi Shroud, how are you doing? Is Night Soul mechanic good for DPS and spell? Oh, really, you know, like, yes. And you know why? Because without that Night Soul mechanic, you cannot activate this. You can, like, let me show you. It's not good or bad. It is what it is, right? You know why? Without Night Soul mechanic, when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, like, let's say mechanic, it's all of them. Also, like this set, just a second. So yeah, after the equivalent character, it's like that. Damage. If the equivalent character is in a blessing tool, the vet triggers. Let's say, like, you know, like, it's not important. It's like, let's say it is what you need that. I mean, without that, you cannot do anything. I mean, like, it's that's a built-in mechanic in all Natlan characters. So yeah, but you cannot get rid of this, by the way. So yeah, I mean, if you ask me, no need to be so focused on that Night Soul mechanic, points, etc. You know why? Because at the moment it's pretty straightforward and easy to use. Because let's say it's kinda, let's say, you know, it's kinda, how to say that? It's kinda, like, it's not like energy you need to get to use. It's, at the moment, all of the character has pretty good mechanic, like, let's say, not mechanic, let's say kit and some method or approach to get that Night Soul points back. So you're completely okay. Like, and yes, in Spoil Abyss, of course you need that. How do I do the event quest on, I say it's quest on Kachina's side, name destroy gold flame to make it fall? Oh, I don't know about that, I say it so. Because, you know, like, I haven't, like, finished all of the, like, quests so far. I just, like, started this one. It's, like, second, you know, like, it's chapter 5 and seconds, yeah, act 2, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second, let me check. So yeah, like, yeah, and that's it. I haven't done any of the world quests so far, so yeah, I need to do them, but I don't know, actually, unfortunately.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble
You
rising
can use
through water.
Shalom with Futao too. Yes,
Transitory.
yes, you can, of course, Dreamers. I mean, you can use Shalom with Futao, you can use Shalom with Linney, and you know why you can use? Because she doesn't create any field. She just gives that debuff and that's it. So, like, let's say, why it's better, like, why Zhongli, Shilonen, Furina, and Neuvillette, like, it's not a bad team, but you cannot fully benefit from Zhongli's debuff. because
Osmanthus wine taster.
he gives you that debuff in a close AoE, in a small AoE, you know, like, so yeah, you need to be close to an enemy. But with Arlecchino, she's a normal attacker, she's not a range, it's way more like beneficial. What? It's not possible, the boys. How has that happened? Mora, who do you recommend I get? Mualani or Kinich? Yoni, about that, you know, like you have a lot of Hydro characters. I would say, do you have like Shanling? If you have Shanling, and if you have Dia, or maybe you have Bennett, I would say Kinich, or at least, you know what, I would say to wait like at least until like 2 or 3 days before Kinich. You know why? We should get some like test plays, something like that, more like, because you know at the moment Xianyun, it's so like everyone so hyped about Xianyun. We receive only Xianyun's gameplay, but close to Kinich release we will get some Kinich play as well. Believe me or not, like all of the videos, all of the leaks about Xianyun at the moment, because like yeah, for real, she's like so broken, she's so useful, like healing, like debuffing, like that roller, she looks so great. So yeah, only because of that. And she's waifu, you know, like it's mostly waifu gaming. So I would suggest to wait a little bit, don't spend your Primogems at the moment. And so yeah, and by the way, like, you know, like we have this event. Yeah, this one. So yeah, you can get additional fates. Also, we should get extra 1600 Primogems. Your 4 males with 400 Primogems. Just keep that in mind, don't forget that. It's additional 1 multi, 10 pulls. So yeah, I would say wait a little bit. No need to spend all of your Primogems at the moment. About mualani, you have a lot of Hydro characters. I would say maybe Kinich, because you have Emily. Emily is also pretty useful in this game anyway. You can use with the Hyper Bloom, by the way, she's super useful. No need to like go for Kinich because of that. So yeah, it's like that. And it also depends which characters you like the most. If you like mualani, go for mualani. But I decided to skip, you know why? Because she's not so convenient, unfortunately. And by the way, if you ask me, Kinich is also not so convenient, unfortunately. Because I don't know why, maybe there are 2 new characters and maybe they are DPS because of that, and we have pretty good DPS at the moment. I would say Alhaitham is not a bad choice, but he is pretty old. Yeah, Kinich is pretty new. The problem is with Kinich, I see at the moment, he's a single target. He can hook only 1 target at a time. So that's a problem. Even though damage output is pretty good, but he needs that burning as well. So the best team for him is going to be like 2 Pyro, 2 Dendro. You know, like no animal allowed. Xianyun, by the way, Xianyun cannot be useful for him. You know why? Because Xianyun cannot buff Dendro. Just keep that in mind. But Xianyun is good for mualani. So it depends. If you ask me and you need more damage in the future, maybe I would say mualani. But I would suggest you to wait Kinich gameplay and see. Because like that hook mechanic, and like he's like a Spider-Man, you know, like it looks pretty sick. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's way more better than mualani's surfing, shark surfing, you know. It looks a little bit primitive, but Kinich jumping is like the same like this, by the way. But it's like kinda like this, but with more, you know. It's going to be kinda like that, but with more attempts, you know. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be some kinda like this. So yeah, but let's say you need to wait. I mean, wait for gameplay and then decide. Cortex, please make a video on Hoylab map. How to use it on Genshin map. What? Hoylab map? Hoylab map? Shout, I didn't get the question to be honest, but Hoylab map, how to use it on Genshin map? Hoylab map, you mean that interactive map? Or what? I mean, you know why? Actually, at the moment, like since we have this function, like this one, you don't need any map at all. Like go to collect, you just click it and voila, you have like all of this, you know, you don't need any map. You just like stop marking and that's it. You can go to any character. So let's say my Tignari is not built completely. You just go to the character details, click this button right here and choose anything you want, and voila, you get it, you know. Cancel navigation. So yeah, like they already add all of this. Oh yeah, it's the same thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, go to the mats, go to collect. You see all of the points, and also about his like boss mats. Also, you can just click it. You see, that's it. I mean, now we have it. Like yes, before like prior version 5.0. Like yeah, it was a little bit annoying to use. We need to use that an interactive map, but now it's super easy. If you can, Shout, just clarify this question. I will, no problem. I will think about it. Why not? I mean, like, but I didn't get it correctly. Ah, I see. For Pyroculus. Okay. If you want me to, I can okay, I will do the video, no problem. If you want me to, I can show it right now, or like just a second. Let me show it right now. And I will do maybe some like a video, no problem.
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
So let me switch to like the window, if you don't mind. For geolocals. Okay, no problem. Let me switch the window. I will show you the map at the moment, but yes, if you satisfy with my explanation, like I will do the video, no problem. Just a second. I mean, I, to be honest, didn't get what about that map, but still, just a second. So yeah, this is a map, guys. So yeah, you can just like choose all of you need from here. You just switch. It's Teyvat, you know. You choose a natlan. After switching to natlan, you get all of the specialties you need from natlan. You just go right here, choose like Pyroculus, you know. Like I usually choose like statue, teleport, and domains to get all of them on map. If you need some other stuff, let's say like this one, by the way, it's a chest, keep that in mind. Or maybe you just need its keys, you can choose them. You like see on the map immediately. Let's say you need some mats. Like I choose this one, by the way, it's a mats for, this mat is for Xianyun, and I would suggest to like collect, you need 168 if you want to go for, Xianyun. Just keep that in mind. You have plenty of time, but just like mark them. So let's say you, like I already grabbed some Pyroculus. You just like click mark pin. Oh yeah, I need to log in. Yeah, you need to log in with your account, and if so, after doing that, like it's like your account is like a simple Hoyoverse. Anyway, I will do it, no problem. Like Shout, no problem. It's super easy. It's not so difficult. by the way. So yeah, you just like click on it, like left click, pin mark, and that's it. It's like disappears on the map. And by the way, not only on the map, this number is decreased. Like this number, it shows that you collect some of them. I will do it. If this explanation is okay, I will do it tomorrow. No problem, Shout. New location. Right, it happened. Okay, Yoni, if you have Dia and Shan link, you can use you can go for mualani. You know, like I think, like if you ask me, like you know, like the only thing I'm afraid of, it's you went for you wish for mualani, you will be a little bit unsatisfied with her gameplay. You know why? Even though she is pretty good DPS, she is great DPS, she is not pretty good. The problem is mobile and quick enemies. You know, that's a problem. So yeah, as soon as Hoyoverse want to like ruin your runs, well, you know what they're going to do? They just will add couple wolves. Just let me show you, and that's it. Your mualani is done. You know, it's like it's going to be super difficult to use mualani. Like, you know, like this ones. I always forgot the name, sorry about that. So yeah, like, oh, Rift House. So yeah, as soon as they wanted to like ruin your mualani, they did like add couple of them, and that's it. Mualani is good, but she is good against like, yes, Ruin Raider, it's okay, like she can deal some, yes, you still can use her, but in my opinion it's a little bit difficult, because like, you know, you need to like mark them, and you need to at least hit one of them with your skill. Sometimes it's pretty difficult. They are pretty mobile, and other than that, if you have multi-waves, and by the way, just keep that in mind, these ones with the Pokemons, you know, one is a crocodile, something like that, another one is flying animal, like that bird, flying bird, which is like so annoying actually, you know, like it's super annoying. And Neuvillette, by the way, is the only one who can easily destroy them. Not only one, of course, yes, you can use other characters, but without any shields, Neuvillette maybe is the only one super convenient who can destroy them. So if you ask me, overall, I would suggest you to wait for Neuvillette if you don't have him. Oh yeah, you told that you don't have you don't like Neuvillette. If so, then go for mualani. What can I say? But keep that in mind, sometimes you will struggle, and you will struggle a lot. So yeah, it's like that. There's also a gadget will give location of video. Oh yeah, by the way, you're right. I forgot about that, Rohit. You're right. You can by the way, yes, you can like create that. It's called compass, something like that. Just a second. I have all of them except but so yeah. Oh yeah, it's a chest. I'm sorry. You can create it. Yeah, you can like it's craftable, something like that. It's for chest. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I don't know where this, but the map is like, if you ask me, you know why?
Now this is what I call a
Do you
moment of
have
solitude.
real gadget for find Oculus? Oh yeah, maybe I don't know about that. Maybe you have. You know why? Because I missed some Hydroculus. Boys, could you buy Welkin on Genesis from third party? My PUBG account is so old right now. Okay.
It was on a
Oh, you're welcome, Shot. I mean, like, you know, Shot, if you're okay, like, Shot, if you're okay with this explanation, I can do the video, no problem. I mean, it's like, it's up to you. I mean, I can just, it's not so difficult. Maybe it's going to be like 30 seconds, 40 seconds video, something like that. Pretty short. So yeah, I can do it, no problem. Oh, Wuvu's location maker is just trash as hell. You know, if you ask me, Dreamers. Mualani did 1 million. Okay, Dreamers. Mualani did, but on single boss. Bro, try to fight that local legend with polearm or sword through terror. Yes, I will do that, by the way, right? Just a second. I'm about to do that. I also don't remember the name. Actually, you know, we don't have any which like allow you to create, like to find Oculus. Maybe I'm wrong, because usually like when you, oh yeah, you have one. You have one, you're right. It like shows you, yes, you have one. I will go for that. Just a second, let me just do one. Let me go this team, by the way. Let me try this team. And you know what I thought about that legend? Yeah, right. I think you can use Jin, like fall damage Jin, to destroy him. I will try it. I don't know how it works. I will try it. Just like a second, let me go this team against this bosses and Nahida.
How long will this require exactly?
By the way, you know why this domain they made it so easy? Usually, and you know why? Because of Mualani. Because like if you notice, they approaching you. You know, it's super easy.
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let me weave you a bridge. Out of my way! Stand with me!
The process of elimination. Here you are.
I'll hate him actually. And why I like Yoni, why like I said that kinich is single target. Kinich is a really single target, unfortunately. In this case, I'll hate him is way more comfortable. New local legend. Yo. Or there's a one-time use gadget. Oh yeah, exactly. It's a one-time use gadget, unfortunately. You're right, Rahid. I'm on 50-50 and I have 20 face now. If I save for Shilonen, it will be enough. Yes, it will be enough because you will get... okay, Hydra damage bonus. I will keep it maybe because it's super rare. Defense please. Okay, that's nice. Okay, yes, you know why? Because like in couple days we will get, like maybe not days, maybe weeks, we will get, yes, I'm about to do that like local legend. Like in couple weeks maybe, or maybe 2 or 3 weeks, we will get additional 1600 Primogems. Also, at the moment we have like this one, which gives you 10 wishes, and you already have 20, so you will be completely okay. I don't know about that 50-50, don't ask me. It's all about like Hoyoverse, because you know, like you can lose that 50-50. It's like it's like that, but yes, you will be alright. I mean, you will get enough Primogems to get at least one 5-star. Let me go Jin, if you don't mind, guys. I want to try Jin against that Fatui agent, and you know why? Because actually it's possible. Can I see your yield? Just a second. I mean, to be honest, I didn't get that. My yield. Can I? Oh, my year. You mean my account or what? I mean, like, if you ask about my account, I mean, I'm a 4-year player. Okay, no problem. If I lose, then I will go for mavuika. You know, yes, you can do that, but... Oh, my Yelan. Oh, summon. There, no. Oh, okay, my Yelan, of course you can. I mean, by the way, you can check my account if you want. If I'm not mistaken, Yelan is here. Yeah, she's my favorite character. But just a second, let me show you. So yeah, my Yelan is Constellation 0. And weapon is R5 Favonius Warbow. Artifact set is Emblem. It's the best set for her because usually you use that Yelan off field. You can use her on field, and even in this case, like I would suggest this set. But if you mostly use her in overworld, like let's say for exploration, something like that, it might be good to go for 2-piece, like 2-piece HP, 2-piece Hydro Damage Goblet, or maybe 2-piece Energy Recharge, 2-piece HP, or 50% like hydro damage. So yeah, it's like that because like this set increases her burst. But if you want to get more damage out of her skill, it's better to go 2-piece. Talent, it's like I would suggest you to crown this one. Burst, it's like first priority. Second one is her skill, which is super cool. Her normal attack, it depends on you because if she does like this breakthrough attack, which scales on HP and deals pretty good damage. Yes, it's like number is not so high, but still damage is okay. It's like the same like Tignaris, Linis, or Ganyu's charge attack, something like that. But it doesn't have any cooldown. It's like immediately as soon as you get this, like I don't know how it calls, like on her arm. If it's shiny, you can get that. I can show you, but that most likely. Oh yeah, I forgot about overall stats. So yeah, and overall stats is like that: 65 to 182, 169 energy recharge, and yeah, that's it. I can show my pieces as well if you want. HP, Hydro, and crit rate, crit damage. She scales all of her attacks, normal attacks, skill, burst, etc. All of them scales on HP. So attack is bad for her. Just keep that in mind. Even if like you go for a bow, it's better to go like for a bow with HP. By the way, you can go 3. We have like this one is not bad for her, and also this one. Recurve bow. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, this one is pretty good for her. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like we have 3-star options as well. But if you ask me, you can use like this one if you need more damage. The Stringless is just crazy because it increases elemental skill and elemental burst damage by 50% if at refinement 48%, I'm sorry, 48% at refinement, yeah, 48% at refinement 5. And or Warbow if you need some energy and you use her as a supportive character. Should we use new Claymore on Gaming? New Claymore on Gaming? No, of course not, Dreamers. You know why? Because it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's defensive weapon. So yeah, you cannot benefit from that. Just a second, let me check. You mean like this weapon, right? It's defensive weapon, so yeah, I would say no. Like this one. It's oh no, it's attack. Actually, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Of the party members triggers a pyro-related reaction, the equivalent character's elemental skill damage. Actually, yes, it's increased by 600 for 8 seconds. Actually, it's not bad. Yes, you can. It's pretty good free-to-play option for gaming. Because like let's say of all of his reaction like attacks, if I'm not mistaken, it's considered to be one skill and others burst, but yes, you can use it easy. If you're pretty okay with crit rates, then yes, this attack is pretty, like this weapon is pretty good. Yeah, you can. I just messed up. I saw like because all of them. So yeah, it's like it's only like polearm is defense. Yeah, polearm is only defense. This one HP, this one attack. Sword is going to be, by the way, that sword, this type of weapon sword, is good for Shilonen, and I would say to level that up. Most likely we will get that weapon for free, at least one copy, which is great. Helmet? Helmet, you mean like yes. that helmet, you mean like circlet, right?
If the
if I-
Arataki gang stirs up any trouble...
If you mean circlet, I mean like you mean this artifact set. This artifact set is from Inazuma. You can just a second. We have a way how to go for that artifact. Anyway, let me show you. This set, by the way, this is one of the best sets in the game for supportive characters, and it's right here. So you can get all of the stats, like all of the artifacts you need from here. It's like Yashiori Island and Inazuma's, like Inazuma's region.
One of them back to apologize.
Oh, hi Sign, how are you doing? Vortex, can I want some... What happened? As you know, I was saving for Kazuha and I was, yes, 77 period and go Chichi. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I mean, it happens, yeah. Getting Chichi is like so painful. Legendary son. Oh, you're welcome, Simon. I pulled the Chichi. Yeah, I feel you, Sino. You know, I have all of the standard characters, and getting Chichi is a so... Because, like, let's say, at the moment, she is pretty okay, I would say, if you have Chlorine. That's it. I mean, that's it. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, I don't want to say she's completely useless. You can use her in Dragon's Pain, I mean, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's not even close to Kazuha. But on the other side, you know what? Your next 5-star character is guaranteed. And it means you can go for Shilonen. And I would say it's better to save and go for Shilonen. You know why? Because Shilonen is going to be just crazy supportive character. Just insane supportive character, which scales all her debuff, which can scale that elemental damage as well, by the way. You know why? Because let's say if you have this book, I mean, like, I use that, like, it's book, it's like catalyst, it's book. I use that catalyst on my Nahida, but... Just a second, let me... Oh yeah, my Nahida. My Nahida uses this weapon. This weapon, like, has 3 different states. Like, lasts for 10 seconds, and one of them is elemental damage bonus. Just imagine you get, like, 96 elemental damage bonuses from this weapon. And on top of that, you get 40% elemental damage bonus from Shilonen. Also, you can get 36% resistance rate. So yeah, it would be... Yes, of course, it's not for Nahida because, yeah, Shilonen unfortunately cannot give Nahida's buff. But I mean, like any other character who can benefit from that weapon. So yeah, let's say kinda... I don't know, Risley. Risley is a catalyst, if I'm not mistaken. You know, like, yes, his signature weapon is the best one, but... You know, he can benefit from any of these 3 buffs because of melt. He can benefit from attack. If I'm not mistaken, he scales on attack, but I might be wrong. I don't know exactly. Let me check it real quick. So yeah, that's why so I know, like, it's... Yeah, it's like bad, but your next 5-star, just keep that in mind, is 100% guaranteed. And you will get whatever character you want. Let's say whatever character you wish for. I already built to level 50. Crazy how I get all defensive artifact. Suju, by the way, Suju, I mean, you know, like, this games is like that. You usually get all defensive, like, artifacts. It's like, okay, let me go, like, some kind of team, like, you know, let's go the Sucrose. Let's go Jin. Let's go maybe... I want to go some pretty high, pretty good healers. Barbara, yes. Barbara is not okay. I will be alright. And maybe Xianyun, right? Yeah, let's go Xianyun. You know why? Because I have 3 animal. Something like that.
Let the wind lead.
So yeah, let's try to use that fall damage on that new legendary boss, if you don't mind. I got Chichi once in Raiden Banner and I felt so bad. I started building PD and some early rounds. Oh yeah, I mean like, oh you want to say that Chichi can bring some luck? Yes, maybe. Why not? It might be. Yeah, I have defense main stats, artifacts in emblem, golden troop, hunters. Oh yeah, actually I know it happens. About defense stats, it's usually like that. I mean, all of us, like, let's say farming artifacts in this game is a painful. I have Charlotte and Barbara. Which character should I build first? You know, I would say maybe Barbara. You know why? Charlotte is okay. She is not a bad character. Unfortunately, she's a good healer. But Barbara, like, but you need some constellation on Charlotte, unfortunately. With constellation 0, she's not so good. So yeah. And she's a little bit specific character. She is good for Furina because she is like team-wide healing. Unfortunately, that burst lasts for 4 seconds. It's super slow, like as a time duration is super low. Barbara on the other side can give you pretty good option in Hyper Bloom. She's a catalyst. Oh yeah, Charlotte is also catalyst. You know, like if you ask me, my Charlotte is like at level. I don't use her so much, even though she's a fun to play character, not gonna lie, yeah. But Barbara is level, my Barbara is at level 82, I mean 80 plus. So yeah, and I use her because she is super useful. Yes, she has some problems, but on the other side, I think you have some consolation. So yeah, it's like it depends anyway. If you need a healer, I would say Barbara might be better. Or if you have Jean, by the way, Jean might be way more better. I mean, Jean for healing is way better. Oh yeah, if so, I would suggest Barbara. You know why? Charlotte is pretty new character, not gonna lie. The problem is, Hydro is way more valuable and useful because let's say if you want in the future build some Hyper Bloom team, Barbara is a good option. Cryo cannot react with Dendro whatsoever at all. So yeah, you can go with a team like Barbara, let's say Dendro Traveler, and maybe Cookie Shinobu if you have, or even use Barbara's skill, which creates some like a circle, like Hydro circle around you, and use EM Razor to do some Hyper Bloom damage, which is also not a bad team, especially for a new players, you know. So I would suggest Barbara anyway, because Hydro is pretty powerful in this game. It's like pretty useful, I would say. Charlotte is kinda niche. She is good if you have enough characters who can play with, who you can use with her. So yeah, I would say Barbara. Alright, let me
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Stand clear. Go and fly. How about
Watch
your animal
this.
test 6308?
Tide rises.
Hear me. Stand clear.
Tide rises. The tide rises.
for real. These posters are crazy.
Animal test 6308.
Actually, yes, I forgot like all of them.
Let's finish this next.
She's pretty tanky actually, you know?
Full speed ahead!
Absorption test.
Great. Actually super crazy mobs.
Stand clear.
Yeah. This team is not powerful. Unfortunately.
I'll protect us.
I'm sorry about the delay.
Skyward!
Alright. Let me just like get this boss down. Furina 35. So Furina 35 120 through. Actually, I would suggest to go a little bit more crit rate. If you ask me, you know why? Because even though she is a mostly supportive character, those saloon members deals pretty good amount of damage. You see, the multipliers of that, it's pretty high. Like, let's say for saloon members, it's pretty high because it's like they consume, like they use your HP, like your all of your teammates' HP, and deal some damage. At the same time, I would suggest to go like for like 40k HP. I usually use her with my Neuvillette. That's why, like with second Hydro, and it's additional HP. So that's why it's 34. But you need 40k HP on her. About the ratio, you know, like let's say 60 crit rate is okay, and you need to invest to energy recharge as well. She's a little bit, I would say, you know, like Furina is such a character which is like not so easy to build, unfortunately. You know why? Because let's say Neuvillette is a little bit easy to build because his energy requirements is not so high. Let's say other characters like mualani. Mualani is also not so difficult because like you need HP, crit rate, crit damage, and that's it. In case of Furina, sometimes yes, if you like invest to HP, it's okay, but mostly you use that burst to get that 75% elemental damage buff. And if you need that, and if you want to use that buff of cooldown, you need like 180 energy recharge. So yeah, it's like that. That's why she's a little bit difficult to build. But increase your crit damage and you will see the difference, because saloon members deals pretty good damage. Oh, show me your gene level. Oh, that's alright. If you have like 34 KHP, it's okay. It's like close to like 34.5, by the way. It's good. Her laughing looks so crazy. Yes, actually, yes, it is. Yeah, it's so scary. My gene. Yes, okay. My gene is... She is Constellation 1. She is like level 81. Talent is like 6, that's it. I don't need more than that, because sooner or later I will get Constellation by losing 50-50, definitely. So yeah, I would suggest like if you don't need talents level, like especially standard characters, keep it at level 6. Artifact set is Vivi, is the best set for her. Weapon is like Favonius. Stats is like this. No need, like you need some crit rate because of Favonius weapon to activate that passive, I mean to get some particle back. She's pretty good battery. And energy recharge, yeah, she needs like, let's say from maybe 190 to like 210-ish energy recharge. Yeah, you need that. And about the stats, by the way, so yeah, you need attack sand, attack goblet, and attack circlet. You know why? Because her healing scales of HP, and you can check it right here. I'm sorry. So yeah, you see, field activation, healing, continuous regeneration. It's all scales on HP. Also, she has like, yeah, this one. No. I'm sorry. Just a second. Oh yeah, on this one. On hit, Jin normal attacks have a 50% chance to regenerate HP. equals to 50% of Jin's attack. So yeah, all of her healings like scales on HP. So on HP
I do
only.
hope the Knights of Favonius
Alright, let me do this boss. Really, let me try to
are
kill
all
this
working hard.
boss. Maybe they somehow like.
Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Keep on.
Yet you are blind. Prepare yourself.
No, I can't. You know why I revived? Because of my C6 Barbara. Oh, like C6 Barbara gives you a chance to revive your character like once every 15 minutes with a full HP. So yeah, it's like this constellation. So this constellation, by the way, works in Spiral Abyss as well. So it's like if you have some problems, let's say you lose some character, so Barbara C6 is a great way to go. So yeah, and like sometimes, if I'm not mistaken, I use this this talent, I mean this constellation, which is super useful. Unfortunately, you cannot fall down with a Jin. Alright, Rohit asked me to go with a sword character. Right? You know what I want to do? You know which characters can be pretty good? Albedo. You know why? Let's go Albedo. Let's go Dia. Let's go Kazuha. I will show you why I go these characters. And let's go one healer. Pretty good healer, I would say maybe Xianyun. Xianyun is a problem. Bennett is also a problem, but no, because you know why? You need to get some, to deal some hits. Yao is okay, I would say.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, let's go this time. And why I will show you why.
The soil is moist.
This,
Ideal for collecting the roots of bloom blossoms. No, please. Allow me
Albedo
to
creates
handle
a field. It creates field. Kazuha can activate field. Yao as well. Just a second. I will do a couple times, then we'll switch to like.
Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Look alive!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Ready, go! Stay put!
You see? You see, and he is visible.
One with nature. Come into being. Feel this ancient power.
Let's get it on!
Damage output is not so great. Not gonna lie.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Don't be scared!
Burst forth.
Oh yeah, and this one can be helpful as well.
Leaving so soon?
Come into being.
So soon?
Let me go another team. Let me go the team like. Okay, let me go the team like. Oh yeah, actually I know which team I will go. Just a second. I will go Hyperbloom team with Albedo. It's like Furina. It's like this team. And let's, oh yeah, Yao. Yao is the best one. You know why? Because, or maybe Emily. Actually, Emily might be better. I just wanted to do some tests, you know, like
It would be my honor.
I want to kill this boss with the less effort possible.
The soil is moist. Ideal for collecting the roots of bloom blossoms.
Yeah, the problem is Furina. Furina, yes, Furina just like it's. Oh my.
Shine down!
Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Reconstitute! Strike a pose! Precious world!
Just
Burst forth! My...
actually it works. Actually it works. I just need to be more focused, and that's it. Let me try a couple times, then I will switch to yeah. If you want me to, I can do Spoil Abyss. If you
The water...
okay, so Furina is like when she's starting to complain, it's like it's so annoying.
Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, by the way,
Time to shine! Illusion shattered! Reconstitute a little ambiance! Shower me with... Extract!
Burst forth!
oh come on.
Ashes to ashes.
Actually, it's possible. You see, I already like destroyed his like. Yeah, I need to beat this. And by the way, if you notice, the damage output is crazy. I mean, it's not a bad damage. Just like yeah, I didn't unlock the gate yet for this boss. I got oh yeah, about like key. Let me show you. Like guys, yesterday's on stream showed me where you can get the keys. It's super easy. It's like was so yeah. One key, if you know, you can get from this gate, right here. Another one is right here. Right here. You just like you can grab it by doing like that. Just like mark the place. I maybe you will remember that. The second key is right here. One of this right here. Another one is right here. So yeah, it's easy. Keep your card ready. Any tips for hero width? Oh, about the hero width, Suji, you know, like this, you, like you like have only two, let's say, legit ways to get hero width in this game. If I'm not mistaken, it's ley lines, right? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it's like three ways maybe. It's opposites, it's ley lines, and another one, if you know, you can use like this Serenity pot, and you can get like 20 hero widths a week, which is a not bad deal, by the way. 20 hero widths for points. That's why I would suggest you, because like alongside that hero widths, you can get this one, transient resin, weekly, which equals to 60 resins, you know, it like right here. Yes, it has expiration time, so it expires, but it's still 60 resins, why not? Also, it gives you can give you some Mora. Also you can get like not only widths. Just a second, let me find. So yeah, you can like get this Wanderer's Advice as well. That Serenity pot, it's super useful for new players, especially because like getting point is nothing. You just need, let me show you.
What a view.
You just need to go like place it. Cannot deploy it for you. Why? Okay.
How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
All right. Let me just deploy it and I will show you. Xianyun like Kazuha more than himself. Xianyun like he can. I am free to play. I can't ruin my Italy like. It's alright. I mean, if you mean like, yeah, Serenity is crazy. Actually, yes. It's like you have three ways. That's it. I mean, like chests, ley lines, which cost you resins, and Serenity Pod. And if you ask me, yes, Serenity Pod is the best one. Yes, it's only 20 wits, but it's literally for free. You just need to do anything. The only thing you need, by the way, yes, you need something. You know what? To get all of the like free stuff from this, you need to build your Serenity Pod and get 20k points. And you can do it by placing some furniture, some like characters, etc. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, as soon as I approach this tubby,
This realm.
you go right. It's like, yeah, Realm Depot. You see? You can get Sanctifying Action. You can get Essence. Also, you can get Wanderer Advices, Hero Wits, which is like 20 Hero Wits per week. Also, this Transient, it costs you only points. That's it. You can get more if you want to. So yeah, it's pretty crazy amount, like different like stuff. And also you can get points like this. It's like it's like a day, it's 720 per day. You just like go here, press this button, and that's it. And by the way, time to time Hoyoverse give us some free points. Maybe you already have some, by the way. You just can check it. Just check it, maybe you have one, because if I'm not mistaken, they give us like about like 15k points or 20k points, something like that. Also, you can place your companions, and if you click this one gives him like a special object form from it's like increase your friendship level, which is super useful. Just keep that in mind. You just place them in like within.
If you ever have.
Okay, he's pretty annoying. You just place like your characters within this mansion, you know? Just a second. It's also not so difficult. Oh yeah. Sir Poncelot. Alright. Sorry guys. So yeah. So yeah, you see, yeah, you just place characters and that's it. No need to do anything. Companions. You just choose which like at low levels, I'm a friendship level, and just place them, and that's it. So it's super very useful. I would say for a new characters is like must have. You just need to get this 20k points and get all of the stuff, because all of this stuff is for free, completely for free. It's just only about the time. Explore the natlan. Yeah, I will do that, right? You know, like Oh, Mr. Dever, how are you doing? Let's go farming again and hope for early PD. Actually, Xianyun, yes, I would suggest, but if you ask me, like, which character is better to go? Geo Kazuha or Anima Kazuha? You know what I say? I would say Geo Kazuha, unfortunately. But it's up to you. If you want to get that Kazuha, yeah, go for it. But Xianyun is going to be crazy as hell. Yeah, even though they will nerf her, definitely. They will just change her, not kit, but numbers. She is still going to be crazy because so far all of the kit is stackable. And that's crazy. The only problem is her 5-star weapon, which like it gives you up to 25% damage bonus, but unfortunately it's not stackable. So I would suggest you to like keep away from that weapon. You know why? Because most likely that weapon's elemental damage buff cannot work properly with this 4-piece. Maybe. I mean, we need some leaks. We need some leaks. We need some info. What leaks? So yeah, we need some info, but maybe since this 4-piece set also gives you elemental damage bonus, like it can like somehow collide with the weapons passive. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, before like getting that weapon, it looks pretty nice, like we have animation, but you know, it's useless if you ask me. You know why? Because it gives you a lot of defense, but in some cases, just maybe it's better to go energy recharge sand instead of going defense sand. So yeah, it depends on your energy recharge. If you have enough, then you can go full defensive sand, goblet and circle. If you don't have enough, you can go weapon, by the way, which is Favonius weapon, and it's not bad. You just need to give her a little bit crit rate, and you can use Favonius weapon because she is not a bad battery. She creates 4 particles every rotation, which is low. So yeah, that's why her energy recharge is pretty, energy requirements is pretty high. Yes, we got 2 Primogems, natlan. There is another guy who can spoil story for Vortex. The rumors, it's kinda messed up. You can chase your opponents. You man. That's nice. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, let me do this boss, guys. Let me try this team. Actually, this team is pretty good. You just need to keep your... What can I change? I don't want to go for a shield. Okay, let me go.
Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Come on.
Reconstitute! That was an adver- Let my name echo in song!
No escape.
Fresh and floral!
Coming to be!
Strength up!
No escape.
Seems my research is over.
It's definitely possible with Zhongli, maybe, but I don't think so. He hits pretty hard. I don't know why my enemy. Which character I can go? I can go maybe. No, let me try again. Let me try a couple times if you don't mind, guys. Actually, the time when we were playing mualani when Abyss attached Ring Tribe, I got so annoyed of her place. Actually, yes, Rohit, and you know why? Actually, if you ask me about that mualani's gameplay, I didn't like that gameplay at all. Because it's not because it's annoying, it's a little bit stressful. You know why? Because let's say if you compare with Nahida, when you need to mark enemies, she's pretty okay, she's pretty good. But that mualani, it's somehow, I don't know, like you need to, like, I don't know, like, yes, you can mark enemies, and by the way, that mark works exactly the same as Nahida's mark. It deals damage. But let's say, yes, with that rocket missiles, but still, you need to hit opponents. When opponent is like pretty, let's say, as I mentioned before, like pretty, let's say not so, you know what, if he moves not so fast, you're okay, you can hit him. But if you need to catch him and hit, it's a nightmare. Especially with new mobs, by the way, they are pretty fast and annoying. So yeah, but that's what's up to you. She's not a bad DPS like character. She's pretty good, but I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, Neuvillette is way better. Even though she seems fun character. Yeah, she's fun, not gonna lie, Sino, you're right. I mean, she's really fun, but yes, she's a little bit difficult to play. Because, and by the way, in the future, like next Pile Abyss is going to be super cool for mualani. But as soon as we get some different characters, they can ruin mualani's gameplay, let's say, gameplay experience by adding like super fast enemies, and that's it. So yeah, mualani too annoying to play, means hard to use. Yes, Mr. Dare, you're right. Actually, yes, that's why. You know why? Because it's like it's I'm sorry, it's stressful. Like, I'm sorry guys, even against Hilichules, it's stressful. Just imagine when you fight against pretty beefy and tanky enemies. So yeah, it's like that. Hoyo, you don't need to make them like what, just give a good playstyle. Yes, actually you're right. And you know why they like made Mualani so crazy? I mean, in terms of damage, because she is so like difficult to use, in my opinion. That's why she has so much DPS. Because like, just imagine, she scales like up to 80% of HP. That is crazy number. That's insanely crazy number. Emily, by the way, dreamers, if you ask me, Emily, yes, I like Emily also. You know why? Because in some cases, as I mentioned before, Emily is way more convenient than Nahida. Even though Emily gives you less damage, less DPS, she is still great because she applied Dendro. Yes, a little bit slow application, but you can live with it. You know why? Let's say if you use Furina with Emily, they have pretty good synergy because Furina also applies Hydro not so fast. So yeah, Emily overall is pretty. I like Emily. I do not regret whatsoever. Like before, like, and my set is, by the way, it's like this set. I use like Deepwood set. I don't switch to her signature set because, let's say, that signature set gives you more damage, but this one is close to it. So yeah, it's better to use this one, in my opinion. And you don't need to farm that trasher set. I spent so much resins on that domain, you know. Yeah, I got 4-piece or Whimsy and of that her set, but unfortunately, yeah, this set is like, let's say it was a waste of your resins and times. Mina Shilonen, but please do Geo Infusion. Yes, she has, by the way, Mr. Diver, she has Infusion. As soon as you use that skill, she gets Infusion. That's crazy. I just was about to think about that. I read her talents, so yeah, she gets Infusion, and that is crazy. Because, and you know why? Because, like, that transformation mechanic, if I'm not mistaken, deals no damage when you use that skill, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why you need to do some like normal attacks or plunge attacks to get this passive activated. I mean, that's this one. And also, you activate that 36% elemental shed. So yeah, that's great. And also, she is stackable. Yes, at least for now, she is stackable at CBT1. We'll see what will happen in the future. I don't like to pull DPS because DPS build is so annoying. So I only like to go with only 1 DPS per pack. Actually, yes, that's a great idea. You know why, Rohit? Because let's say DPSs in this game, like, yes, they, all of them mostly, has like time limit. Yes, we have like character like Neuvillette, and if you ask me, should I go for Neuvillette, I would say yes, because so far, even though, let's say, Mualani is so crazy DPS, Arlecchino is so crazy DPS, Neuvillette is one of the convenient and easy to use character in this game. He charge attacks, and you know why charge attacks is so great? Charge attacks doesn't have ICD, and I don't know if you know what does it mean. It means that's why that, you know, like spin to, like, why that spin to win works so great on him, because of that charge attack. Because as soon as you, I'm sorry guys, my thoughts goes a little bit faster that I can say, so because of that, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, why charge attack is so great? As you know, Hu Tao uses charge attack to do wave damage. That's why Hu Tao can wave every charge hit. Charge attack doesn't have ICD, and the same is applies to Neuvillette. He doesn't have ICD. It means every of his stats he applies hydro and do reaction. That's why this team, by the way, it's like it's Dia, Raiden and Nahida or Emily is so great because all of them has ICD. Raiden has internal cooldown with applying electro and doing some reaction. Dia also has ICD, and Emily or Nahida, all of them has ICD. All of them have ICD. In this case, since Neuvillette doesn't have it, you can get all of the reactions. Yes, it's separated in time, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's not the exact time. That's why you get so different reaction and damage. So yeah, I would say Neuvillette is way more better than mualani, even though mualani is like deals pretty great damage. She is not so convenient to use, unfortunately. Yes, fun to play. That shark ride, it looks pretty cool. Also, she's like invisible to that lava, but you know, like going for a character because of that, it's a waste of your Primogems. You all seems for sure. Yes, Sino. Actually, yes, we all are. Like, yeah. But I'm a good. Xianyun. Actually, Xianyun idol is completely different from what I imagined. Yes, actually, me too. I didn't expect that rollers. I didn't expect that, like, I don't know how it calls. Her sword, by the way, looks like some like a guitar, like a music instrument, something like that. So yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a little bit like different, but it's okay, I would say. It's okay. Has it linking to geo characters? Don't know. Really. Oh, Navia, yeah, Navia. By the way, you know, like Navia is going to be crazy with Xianyun, and you know why? Because Xianyun is like whatever character you use with Navia, whether it's like, let's say, yes, only 4 elements. It's like cryo, geo. Oh, I'm sorry, cryo, pyro, electro,
coming with me?
and hydro. It doesn't matter. You get 2 buffs. It's 40% geo damage bonus always, and 40% elemental damage depends on which element was applied, which aura you like react with crystallize. So that's why Navia with Kichina or in the future with Xianyun is going to be so crazy. It's just insane. Navia's value will increase by a lot. And also, yes, unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, you cannot go like with Xianyun with a mono geo team, if I'm not mistaken, but that set says you can, and that resistance rate it also can be useful, but we'll see. I mean, like, it's a little bit like we need some testing, and her kit is a little bit like questionable, at least for now, because it's only first CBT. Or Neuvillette rerun, you know, like maybe in a 5.3 or 5.4, something like that. Time he was rerun before Furina, so you can expect him in Archon rerun if Hoyo really don't think Furina Archon. Oh yeah, kinda like that.
Truth of this world.
I want to pull Neuvillette, but
what could it be?
I don't like him. I builded Furina but didn't get any good Marcy Hunter pieces. Oh, you know, actually you don't need so crazy. Like, let me show you my Neuvillette. Yes, you need HP, unfortunately, but usually you can get something like this. You know, like, let's say this one looks like pretty trashy, right? Yes, it defends. Energy recharge would be way better, but on Neuvillette is okay. This one, flat HP, he benefits from that. This one is HP with attack. Attack is bad for him, but flat HP is okay. This one is hydro damage bonus, like I got it recently if I'm not mistaken. It's also not so great, you know, like I can get something better. You don't need crit rate with him so much because of this passive. And yes, and crit damage with energy recharge without HP. Overall his HP is like 32 and a half, and I'm completely okay with that. You know why? Because with new characters, I mean Kachina, he deals ton of damage, just crazy amount of damage. But if you don't like his game, like play style, you know, like it's up to you. No need to go for him. Like, you know why? Because if you have Mualani already, I would say, and you will be okay in a future Spire basis, then no need to go for another DPS, on-field DPS, because, you know, Mualani needs some time on-field time, definitely. You cannot use her on off-field. Neuvillette is also on-field DPS, so having two characters is a waste, if you ask me. Oh yeah, about that, yeah, different taste. He definitely is. I was kind of lucky with my pool, so I got 2 Neuvillettes in 10 pools and 2. That's actually crazy, Mr. Devers. That's crazy. 2 pools for real. That is crazy. Okay, let me try to do it again. Like maybe the last try.
Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Coming to be.
Come on, for real.
Time to reassess
Yeah.
the scene.
Actually, it's like annoying because like this one. Yeah. Anyway, let me try it. Let me be more focused. Actually, the problem is Furina depleted your HP by a lot. Albedos. Let me try again anyway. And after that, maybe I will use some like I don't want to use Zhongli, to be honest.
Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Yoo-hoo! Shine down! Extract! Time has been prudent. A little ambiance.
Just one touch and you'll die.
Moment of birth.
There is no escape.
New strategies required.
Somehow we can.
My experiment failed.
What's the strategy? I know it's because of... Let's try another thing. Let's try this thing. Let's try the team like Sucrose and... Oh yeah, Shinchu. You cannot use Shinchu, unfortunately. Let's try it anyway.
May knowledge guide you.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately Shinchu needs to be like... Yeah, you need to touch him. Without that, you cannot get that energy back. I don't know why it's so bad with these characters. Actually, it should be...
Witness my magnificence!
It should be okay. Unfortunately, yes, that... It's so... He's so swift, I mean, so he's so quick. It's like... Yes, I mean... Oh, hi Ali, how are you doing? Okay, let me try a couple times if you don't mind, and that's it. Because like, it's like, I know it's like a little bit annoying. Also, I need to spend my resins because like it's close to 200. Unfortunately, I don't want to use a shield. But okay, let me go with a shield. I mean, like, it seems to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, let's go like this.
Sure.
Let's try it, no problem.
Let's see if you can keep up with me.
Shower me with threat! Neutralize! Shine down!
Stabilize.
Time to shine! Extract! This'll brighten up the place.
Gather!
There is no escape.
For real, they can. Oh, they destroyed my shield immediately. That's crazy.
Reconstitute.
Solidify!
For real, it destroyed my shield like.
Illusion shut. Neutralize. Strike a pose. Let the world collide. A little ambiance.
Escape! Gather!
There is no escape. Reconstitute. Xianyun.
Solidify!
Let lightning echo in song. Extract.
Gather!
Shine down. Strike a pose. Reconstitute.
Yes, with jungle it's like super easy.
There is no escape.
You saw through.
With jungle it's super easy actually. You just like you know. Yeah, but without jungle, yes, it's a little bit tricky. Neuvillette is also not a bad option. Alright, like yes, with jungle is super easy, but yes, as a Rohit, like if you ask me to like fight with him with a sword or like with Arlecchino without shield, yes, it's going to be a nightmare, I would say. So yeah. Even Albeida couldn't help me enough, which is a problem, you know, like, yeah. A shielder is a way, or Neuvillette. Neuvillette is crazy. Neuvillette is okay. I will think about it, which team might be better without the shield, because like, you know, like Zhongli is pretty good, but I don't like to use shield so much, but seems... And the problem is you cannot use that fall damage on him with that Jin. So yeah, it's like, maybe they disable that somehow. We'll try another local legend. Which one? This local legend is harder than Gentleman. Yes, of course. Well, I didn't... That's right. So I have to see Kazuha. The hardest local legend is a 3 Fatui. Yeah, I can do it. Arlecchino, I tried, like... Oh yeah, with Arlecchino hit, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's super difficult, I would say. Oh, by the way, we have another local legends, you know, like legends with a statue, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember where that boss is. Just a second, let me check the map real quick. Like... Okay. So it should be right here. Just let's check it. I will do a couple checks if you don't mind, but I don't want to do it like let's say I will do it for a video. So I want to check like this one. Yeah, this one. I just want to check something. Let me go with my, like, let's say, ordinary team. Let's go with a team like Kazuha, Arlecchino, like this one.
All right, let's head off.
Oh, hi Anish, how are you doing? How you Zhongli build? Okay, no problem. Let me show my Zhongli. My Zhongli is like, weapon is, oh yeah. It's like, it's level 1 stuff of Homa. Just keep them. I usually use Favonius lens. I usually use Favonius, you know why? Because he is a pretty good energy, like a generator, that's why. But this one is like level 1, so yeah. Artifact set is like 4-piece Tenacity of Milliness. It's the best piece for him, by the way, because it gives you additional attack and shield strength. Cancellation 0. Talent is like 10. I crowned him. His skill and his burst. And overall stats is like 59 to 129. It's like, let's say, if you use him as a like supportive character with a lot of HP, which is 43k, then you can completely ignore crit rate, crit damage, because his damage like means literally nothing. Most benefits comes from this set, 4-piece set, and that's it. About the stats, if you want, it's like the stat is like you need HP and you need energy recharge. That's it. As much HP as you can get. HP Sands, HP Goblet, crit rate, but you can go HP as well. So yeah, like it's up to you. I mean, it has like pretty high HP. That's why I chose that. Or maybe I don't have another one. Most likely I don't have HP one. Oh yeah, I have that, but I use that one on my Lila. So yeah, it's pretty easy to build, not so difficult.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who
Interactive
share
Man,
the
local
memory?
legends. I don't know about that. Let me check it. Just a second. Actually, it should. No, looks like it's not. Looks like it's not. I cannot find local legends. It shows you the mobs. It shows you the bosses, but not local legends, unfortunately, yeah.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Oh, for real? I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that sign. Or maybe yes, or maybe yes. I mean, I couldn't find that. Okay, good. I mean, crit rate also helps a little for Favonius. Yes, you're right, Anish. Like, crit rate also helps with Favonius passive. That's why I usually use, like, not this weapon. And yes, if you need some particle back, then yes. Let's say 50 crit rate or 60 crit rate is more than enough. If you have enough HP on him.
Osmanthus wine.
And, by the way, no need to go like 60k HP, something like that. Usually, like, 40 plus is more than enough because his shield is pretty tanky. Vortex, try find the 3 for 2 local. Can you show me the place? No problem. Can you send me the place? I mean, I know, like, oh yeah, I know it's like the same thing, but like yeah, I know that, like, I remember that. By the way, let me try this one first, if you don't mind. Okay. Call of War. Because you know why?
Let's light it up! Laid bare. I'm going in!
I will not kill him. I just want to test something.
This shall not be my
For real?
Ray, the brightest flame! flames burn fastest.
Stay focused.
Okay. Currently disabled. Why? Oh yeah, I need. Oh, I need to die. Oh yeah, I need to abandon it. Okay. I will do that too, Ali. Lux. How do you want me to show? Oh, you just say me like. Yeah, it's like. It sounds funny. I'm sorry about that. Leave. You know what? Just a second. Let me try one more thing. I think. Let me try. You know what what you need to do first when you fight against these bosses? Let me show you guys. I don't know if it will work or not. I think yes. You know which character is better to use? Jin. And why Jin? Let me show you why Jin. I think Jin, maybe they disabled this one with Jin as well, because like they disabled with that Fatui, but maybe not, we'll see. So yeah, let me go this thing. Let me go like this team. Let me go like Xianyun. Let me go. Just a second. Let me test it real quick. Yeah, let me go like this team. And Bennett. Right?
Let the wind lead.
Let's try Jin. I think Jin can work. Just a second, guys.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Did bro just emote on you? Okay, let's try Jin.
Yeah. Animal test 6308. Go as planned.
Actually, you can, you know.
I cannot give up! Let's light it up!
Can you?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Skyward!
For real.
Oh, I have failed.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Huh? Benny's adventure team.
Damn,
I have
that's
failed you.
Alright. Most likely they just patch this or something like that, or they just disable that. Alright, let me go that 3 legends you told me about. Oh my gosh, no, not leave, it's leave. I was about to leave. Just a second, guys. I will try it later. Try Neuvillette. Yeah, Neuvillette might be better, especially with some other characters. But let me do a couple. Yeah, I mean, like he killed all of my roster. That's crazy. Actually, this one is super useful, super fun to play. Let me do a couple, like, domains, if you don't mind, because I have, like, my resons are cooked already.
It's time to pull the trigger. Let's light it up! Adventure!
Enhanced cannon will launch.
Things are about to get dicey.
Everybody stand!
By the way, guys, when they add something challenging like that, it's so cool. I mean, yeah, it's so fun to play. Let me create some condensed resin real quick. Zhongli, Neuvillette, Kazuha, and Bennett. Team comp is good. Zhongli, Neuvillette, Kazuha, and Bennett. Yes, I mean, no, actually no. You know why? Because Bennett like gives you attack, and you don't need that. Bennett also gives you like healing, and Neuvillette doesn't need that. So let's say it's better to go like for, you don't need like attack buff. Instead of this team, you can go the team you told, like you can go Zhongli, you can go Neuvillette, you can go Kazuha, and I would say maybe either second Hydro, or instead of Hydro you can go some Electro character, like Official is not okay unfortunately, but you can go Dia if you have. If you don't have Dia, you can go maybe Nahida or some Yao Yao like characters. She's not bad. The Dendro Traveler is okay, but you don't need to go Pyro, just keep that in mind. Pyro will destroy that Dendro Traveler's burst circle. So yeah, you have a lot of options, but Bennett, no, not Bennett. Bennett is like a problem. Because like he's attack buffer, also he is healing. Neuvillette doesn't need any healing whatsoever. Those freaking robot things just... If you don't have Furina, you can go any other character, by the way. You can even go like Yelan, if you have Yelan. Yelan is also pretty. So yeah, alright guys, like let me try on like this boss then, like this one, like small one, alright? Or if you want me to do like 3 Fatuis, unfortunately I don't know where those Fatuis. I mean, we have like 3 statues, like one here, another maybe right here somehow. I don't know exactly, to be honest. Maybe like, let me check the places, maybe. No, it's not right here. Kachini is like mini Navia and I'm gonna build her. About that, Sino, I wouldn't suggest you to do that if you ask me. You know why? Because Kachini is pretty good like supportive character. Let me try Spile Abyss a couple times if you don't mind, guys. Let me try Spiral Abyss with Kachina, by the way, and Arlecchino. Unfortunately, I have only one Kachina. So yeah, the team like, you know, like Sucrose, Arlecchino. By the way, you can skip Sucrose. You know why? The problem is, let's try it anyway. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try the team like that. Let's try Shinchu. Let's try Arlecchino. Let's try Bennett, Kachina, and Bennett. Why Sucrose is so good? Because or Kazuha, because Anemo cannot react with Dendro, and you definitely get that pyro damage, 40% pyro damage. But in this case, I think
Overrule. Ring cutter. Huh? I'm going in.
of course.
No, my sword. Let her rip. Transfixed. Witness the power
That
of
was
the
a
wild.
waste, actually. No. And I don't use Bennett buff, by the way.
Overrule.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, like, it's not bad. Let me try with Kazuha this time. Oh, with Sucrose. I will say for Xianyun and mavuika. Actually, Shroud, I suggest you to do that. Because, you know why? Because Xianyun is going to be like a crazy buff character. And if you ask me, who is better, Kazuha or Xianyun? Xianyun is going to be better. You know why? Because Xianyun is way more straightforward and easy to use character. Like, even though she's support. With Kazuha, it's a little bit difficult time to time to swirl proper element, which is a problem. And to get that 40%, you also need to use his burst. With Xianyun, you only need to like use that skill, do couple normal attacks, and that's it. So yeah, so it's super easy, like super easy. Let me try with Kazuha this time, with Sucrose this time. The same team, but in this case, you definitely get some buff.
Stand clear.
Everybody stand back.
Swirl. Mark.
Overrule.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Drilling.
Let me try again.
Lay the bed.
Let it rip. Animal test 63.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Overruled. Let's light it up.
Absorption test.
Everybody stand.
You know, actually Shinchu like was a little bit better. Let me try again. I'm on my 35th speed, but 50-50. But I got Kazuha now. I have 20 phase, and I will say for sure. Yes, it's also That's alright. I mean, like, Shroud, if you like got Kazuha, why not? Kazuha is not a bad character at all. Like, unfortunately, Hoyoverse won't somehow, like, let's say, you know, like, decrease Kazuha's impact on this game and Anemo impact on this game. So that's why they decided to release this set, this type of characters which can like do debuffs, you know, because even though Kazuha is still, he's still going to be pretty good in the future updates anyway. The problem is he's not so convenient for mualani, he's not so convenient for some characters because that buff lasts for only 10 seconds. But in case with that new set, it's from 15 to 20 seconds. Also, Shilonen's debuff is also 15 seconds duration. So yeah, like that way, and super easy to use. You need to only do like one skill attack, and that's it. In case with Xianyun, it's like use her skill, transform to like leopard, do a couple normal attacks, and you're ready to go. And about Sino, about that Kachina, if you want to build her, you know, like her DPS, like her damage DPS, like you can get more damage by getting more constellations. So yeah, without constellation, her damage output is not so great.
Ring cutter. Teamwork is dreamwork. No, my sword. I'm going in.
I'm a little clumsy, but this way is like it's better in my opinion.
Witness the power of Guwa.
Yeah, that's 40% actually, and whipping is way more faster than even Kazuha, even Sucrose. That's great actually. You know why? Well, Yelan will bring me more. Let's try a Yelan, if you don't mind. What getting color was it? Slash. Okay.
Here comes the catch. Yeah, teamwork is strict. Laid bare. Let her rip. Gotcha. Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Ow! No!
That's why you need to level up Kachina, at least a little bit, because yeah, they can one-shot her, and her skill cooldown is a little bit low. Like let's say yes, it has like duration is like 12 seconds, something like that, and cooldown is 20, which is yeah. but by the way, with Xianyun, it will be completely different story. You know why? Because like cooldown is 7 seconds and duration is 15 seconds, which is crazy.
Take it easy.
Transfixed! Everybody stand back!
Game's up. Fun's over. Quiet. Busted.
I messed up a lot. Oh my. You know why? Because I marked the enemy. I got 30 seconds cooldown, and now I cannot get that mark back to get Bond of Life because it's literally untouchable, that boss. Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. Constellation to Kachina, yes, you get some particle back if I'm not mistaken with one of Constellation. I will check that, just a second, Shout. No, I just need a DPS. I'm using Shanling as a DPS. Actually, it's alright. You know why? Shanling is not a bad character. I mean, you can use her on field. About the DPSs, yes, like, let's say yes, in the future, let's say mualani is DPS, kinich is DPS, then we will get Jongliran, Xianyun is a supportive character. So yeah, not so much info about future like characters, unfortunately, because like it's only one 5-star by the way, and a 5.1.
Lazy bear. I'm going in. Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Transfixed. Here goes. Everybody stand back. This is where you fall.
Last time.
Overruled. I'm going in. Let her rip. Gang's up. From Silva.
That's this time is like it's went pretty okay.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Busted! Laid bare! Japan! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Yeah, actually this team is it, and that damage was without Yelam, by the way. So yeah, like that Kachina is so crazy. I mean, that's why I would suggest to build her and use with that set. Let me show you my build. I mean, you don't need, I will try Neuvillette by the way as well. I mean, you don't need to build her at all. Let me show you. My build is like trash as hell. Weapon is Favonius. It's up to you. But still, Favonius I would say maybe better. Artifacts, all of them at level 0. Only one of them is level 20. All of them level 0. The most important part is 4 pieces. That's it. It's supportive set. Constellation, oh yeah, about Constellation Shout. First one is when Kachina mounts or dismount, they will absorb nearby element shred, creates crystals. Additionally, when a party member picks up the... Oh, let's say yes, it's not a bad energy, like, like yes, it's like for energy. It's okay. And second one is for damage, if I'm not mistaken. Kachina, she will gain 20 night soul points if there's a... Oh no, it's about night soul points. So yeah, the damage is only like this one. And yeah, and the last one. So yeah, it's only 2 of them. Yes, of course, this like levels is also beneficial for her. Let's say it's not bad. Anyway, I mean, anyway, Shroud, I would suggest you to build her because she's a great support. Let me go with Neuvillette. Oh, hi Shinora, how are you doing? I heard from leaks that Mavuika became DPS, but that was just a... Yes, the Dreamers, like, if you ask about, like... Oh, bye-bye, Dreamers, bye-bye. Okay. Alright, let me try Neuvillette with Furina, like this team, Sucrose, and that Kachina. I have C6 Beidou, C6 Noel, C6 Yanfei, and C6 Raider. Should I build any of these characters? About that, like, let's say it depends. Oh, are you here? Okay, the dreamers. About that, you says like Mavuika is going to be DPS. Yes, I heard that at Constellation 0 she might be DPS, but as soon as she get more constellations, she is becoming more supportive characters, unfortunately. And if it's going to be like that, sorry, what? That's completely okay, dreamers. No need to be sorry. That's all right. So yeah. It's if she's going to be like at Constellation 0, she's going to be DPS, and with higher constellations, she's going to be supportive characters. That's bad, if you ask me, because like we need more supportive characters. But maybe that rumors is true. You know why? Because we will get Xianyun in a 5.1, and I don't think they will release two back-to-back crazy supportive characters, because Xianyun at Constellation 0 is supportive characters, and Constellation 1 and 2 she is also supportive character, great supportive character. Maybe they will change that with Mavuika. So yeah, Constellation 1 and 2 will give you more DPS, like more supportive kit, something like that, but we'll see. Okay, Ali, bye bye Ali. So yeah, it's going to be like that. We'll see. I mean, like, it's a little bit early to say. You know why? Because Mavuika is going to be released in a 5.3. And yeah. And we get Xianyun in a 5.1. So yeah, it's a long time to go. Along, like, also in a 5.2 we will get the Chaska, which looks just amazing, actually, if you ask me. And with that flying abilities, you know, like I would say, and also if you know, like Chaska is going to get that transformation mechanic. I mean, like she can like not transformation but changing mechanic. She can change her element from animal to any of the elements she swirls. So yeah, let's say if she's by using his skill, most likely it's going to be like that. If you use her skill, you activate that Night Soul mechanic, and at the same time you swirl some element. Maybe she will need to grab that shred, and as soon as she gets that shred, she will change her element, something like that. I mean, I don't think they will do that. Maybe it will be most straightforward, I mean, without getting that shred, but we'll see. Oh yeah, Shinora, she is great. Constellation 2 is my dream, and she is great. About her like build, I will show you how it look is better to build. You're welcome. I think that was. Oh yeah, you're welcome, dreamers. You're welcome. About that, by the way, Shinora, I would suggest you let me just let me just do this run. Then I switch to my Dia. She is Constellation 0, unfortunately. Constellation 2 gives you additional 6 seconds, like for her skill, which is crazy. And I would suggest you like to give her more EM as you can. It depends on your characters, but still it also useful even without Neuvillette. You can use Shinchu, you can use Barbara. By the way, it's also not a bad option because Barbara is range. Yes, Shinchu is going to be not so convenient. You know why? Because Burgeon can harm you as well. I mean, like, but if you have Neuvillette, you are just like, he's crazy for with Dia. Oh yeah, that's alright, Demons. Bye bye, Demons. So yeah, it's like, yeah, it's for me it's a little bit late, but I still have some time. Let me try this one, and I will show my my idea.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Here goes.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Animal hyper...
Silence!
The damage is crazy, actually, you know, like, if you ask me, the damage is just...
Let my name echo in song!
Be sanctified.
Runner ramp! Stand clear!
And you know why it's so good? The problem is, like, it's not a problem. But let's say the problem is like Kachina and that set is just work. You don't need to do any other like any other steps or any other moves to get that work. It just working pretty good. So yeah, let me try this team in that domain. Just a second. About Dia, by the way, and I will show my Dia build. So you can, oh yeah, my Dia build is like this. Unfortunately, yes, she's level 90 because I do mostly like Virgin reaction with her. Weapon is like this one. It's like free event weapon we got, or you can use Rain Slasher. You don't need energy recharge at all. Artifact sets, if you want to use Virgin Dia or Vaping Dia, I would say it's better to go like one of these Paradise Lost or Gilded Dreams, like this 4-piece or this 4-piece. Because she's mostly support character. At Constellation 2, she doesn't deal so much damage. Yeah, this one increased her damage a little bit, but still she's not so great at DPS if you ask me. This one increased your skill duration by 6 seconds, which is crazy. So yeah, talents is like, let's say for supportive you don't need like to increase any of them. And overall stats, it's like, yeah, Elemental Master is 850. And overall stats is like that, 15, 99, 122, it's like, it's whatever. What do you think, who won in Capitano Mavuika? You know, I think Mavuika, and you know why? STXR, because if she lose, she need to give that Gnosis to Capitano. And it's the last Gnosis which Tsaritsa needs. Because if I'm not mistaken, she has all of the Gnosis at the moment. So yeah, and the Pyro one is the last one. So yeah, I think it's like that, but I don't know exactly. So yeah, Shonora, let me try this team. Let me go like Pyro, even though the element like that recommended, oh yeah, you need Pyro, okay. So yeah, let me go like this team. Let me go Pyro, let me go Shinchu, let me go Raiden, the Cookie Shinobu, and let me go Yao Yao. So yeah, it's mostly like 4 stars. I mean, I can go like another characters, but let me try this.
May knowledge guide you.
So yeah. And why Dia is so good? Because you don't need energy for her.
No, my sword!
Just a second.
Ring cutter!
Go away! Don't be scared!
Wakura! Lightning purified!
Unfortunately, yeah. Why it's so chaotic, I would say. You know why? Because like my Cookie Shinobu is Constellation 0, my Dia is Constellation 0. But if your Cookie and Dia is at pretty good constellation, you're pretty okay. And you see, like, even though they did a lot of hits, I'm pretty okay. I mean, no damage whatsoever. I will try to do with Nahida. Nahida in this case way more better. Oh, that's alright. I think making Capitano win would have just ended the natlan. Yes, actually you're right. I think the same, because like, you know, like, let's say if he can defeat Mavuika, yeah, it means like end of the story. Let me try with like the character like Nahida. Or let me do like, not like, let me do Wape with like this team. Let me go the team like Shinchu, maybe Barbara, And maybe Bennett? Something like that.
I'll take care
Yes,
of it.
not a great one, actually. No, I'm not gonna lie. I just want to show how, like, Dia is pretty good. She's not so bad. Yes, Neuvillette would be way, way better. Wasn't using his full power. Oh yeah, Capitano wasn't using his... Yes, actually, yes, I agree with you. And you know why is that? Because he uses that, like, delusion. He is not cryo. And he used that cryo delusion. And that's why, yes, he wasn't at his full power. I agree with you. I miss the free 4-star event, which has Yao Yao, and I really... Actually, shout yes. Yao Yao is such a great character. You know why? Because Yao Yao is free. Like, let's say among all of the 4 stars, Dendro 4 stars we have, Yao Yao is the best one. Yao Yao is better than Kirara. Yao Yao is a healer. She is a team-wide healer by using that burst. You don't need any constellation. Yes, you can get some, but at constellation 0, she is okay. She is fun to play. Her skill is pretty, like, let's say, her skill is like 10-second duration, and after that, white, jade, reddish duration is 5 seconds. It means literally 15 seconds. So you can use it like off cooldown. But it's not the like that. It's not Goba, which like attack. It's like radishes on a field. They stay on a field for 5 seconds, but it's still not bad. Any tips? Shanlink? Yes, of course. Shanlink is like. Just a second. Shanlink, let me show you my build. Shanlink is I use catch on her because I use my Raiden as EM with this weapon, with Dragon's Bane. So yeah, Shanlink with a catch. But by the way, you can get that catch for free. It's available for you guys. Artifact set is emblem. 4-piece emblem is the best for her because usually you use her as a supportive character. Constellation 6. The most important one is Constellation 4, which increase duration of her Pyro Nado. So yeah, if it's like with a Constellation 3, it's still okay, but this one gives you a lot of damage, additional damage. So yeah, that keeps that in mind. You still, like, I would say it's still worth build it, even if Constellation 3. But this one gives you a lot. Talents is like Sorin and Knight. Goba, let's say you can completely skip leveling him up, but he applies some pyro. He is super useful, especially when you use, let's say, with kinich, that Goba can be super useful. With Emily, that Goba is super useful. With Mualani is also useful because you know why? He applies pyro not so fast, so Mualani can benefit from that aura, I mean pyro aura. So just keep that in mind. But increasing his level is not important. This one, yes, it's like the main like a source of damage for Shanlink. Artifact set. I would suggest to go energy recharge, but if you have enough, it's like 230-ish. She needs a lot of energy recharge. Keep that in mind. I mean 230 plus. Crit rate, crit damage, you need to keep ratio 1 to 2. If you like, it's the 1 to 2 ratio and you have enough energy recharge, you're ready to go. She is not bad. So yeah, and pretty useful. Alright, let me try this one.
Go for look alive!
No, my sword! I'm going in! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Yeah, not a great idea. I'm not gonna lie. That was a bad idea.
We go.
Again, go away.
Body and not. Everybody stand!
Let the show be.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Yeah.
Body and
Yeah, not a bit like, you know, like hyper boom in this case way better. Oh, bye Shao, bye. Any tips for So you like, I would suggest to like build Shanling if you have, even though without constellation. Oh, 3 pieces. Actually, it's all of them are sands. Let's check them. Okay. I have energy recharge already. All right. So yeah, better to use Hyperbloom, because like Hyperbloom is a way more, it's like, you know, like way more powerful. Alright, let me just like do one more round and maybe that's it for today. Yeah, I still need to do some like Archon quests. Oh, let me go Shanling, by the way. So yeah, for Shanling, I would say if you have 4-star like Sucrose, like Shinchu, Shanling, and Bennett, this team is just like crazy.
Sharpen my spear.
Crazy team, and you can use Shanling as on-field DPS.
Adventure time! That's gonna hurt in the more teamwork district! Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah, I messed up.
Absorption test.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Time to act.
You're toast.
I'm going in!
So yeah, it's like, if you notice, like this team is way better than like Dia's like EM. You know why? Because since I built my Dia with like Elemental Mastery, yes, she's not so powerful, unfortunately. Dia is a great character, but she needs some like specific, like she works in some specific team comps, unfortunately. So yeah, she is good for vaping with Neuvillette. She is good. All of them so trashy. This one, just a second. Circlet, I will keep it. She is good for Virgin. Yeah, for this team comp she is crazy, but let me do Spoil Abyss with that with Kachina, with Dia, with Neuvillette and Furina, and I will show you. Like, if you have like Dia with Constellation 2 or even without that Constellation, you can go the team like this. Now I use mostly Kachina, you know why? With that supportive set, it's pretty good for Neuvillette. It gives additional elemental damage bonus, which is crazy. So yeah, in this case, like Kazuha or Sucrose would be way more better, because like, yeah, because of this elements. But let's try Dia. Oh my, just a second. Yeah. I usually messed up with that Kachina skill. You know why? Because if you hold that E button a little bit more than you need, she rides that Geoconstruction.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Kirga!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Let's get it on!
Silence.
Why Dia is so good? I will show you.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on!
I'm fine. Japan! Sorry. I pushed myself too hard.
Yeah, revenge will be mine.
Silence.
It's still okay. I mean, by the way, that buff she gives, Kachina gives you, it's like not limited by that, by some circle, anything. It's just team-wide. You just get it, that's it. Also, it helps Furina as well. So it's pretty great. I mean, like, that Kachina is just insane. That's why I would suggest to build, because like you just get some 40 up to 40% elemental damage bonus for free, literally for free. Alright guys, let me melt my trash artifacts and maybe that's it for today. I hope we will get some new info about like Xianyun and Chaska, because like these two characters, and also Mavuika, because as I heard, like she can be some kind of like playable in 5.1, by the way, in an act, third act, chapter 5, in a 5.1 Archon quest. So we'll see. Oh yeah, let me just revive my... Oh yeah, I will do it later. Just a second.
No need to fret.
Oh, bye-bye shot. Yeah, bye-bye shot. Yeah. Okay. Let me just like... I don't know which... I will go for this one. By the way, they already added like new artifact set. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Unfortunately, I don't know why they just sort this one like with descending. It's like better to like... Although it's like it's sorted by ascending. But it's better to like do like reverse sort, which would be way more comfortable, I would say. So yeah, let me try these ones. I mean, I want to get couple, maybe Marushi Hunter. Yeah, let's go Marushi Hunter. I still need couple pieces for my Neuvillette. Would be nice to get something. Oh, not this one. Okay. Yeah, not this time. Yeah, it's this one is like... Oh, by the way, you know, guys, like this combox overall is better than new artifact transmuter they just released this in a 5.0. I mean, like these trash things, like this one. It's better to it's better to use that strong box than this artifact transmuter. This one is just terrible. Yeah, unfortunately. It's so random. It's super random, and you need to like collect up to 4 sanctifying elixirs, which is like crazy. Which is, yeah, super crazy. It's a lot. Does only me see the new artifacts OP? Which one? Like Shinora? Like if you mean like no, of course not on you. I mean both of them, that new sets, both of them are crazy. Just a second. If you mean like these two sets, like this ones, I mean this one is Obsidian Codex, and another one, which is Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City. No, of course you're not alone, I would say. Like, these sets are just crazy, insanely crazy, and both of them, because this one gives you 40 crit rate for 6 seconds. The problem is you need to be Natlan characters to use these sets, both of them. So yeah, if you see like Night Soul Burst, and also this one is also Night Soul Blessing, you know, and this Night Soul point. As soon as you consume one Night Soul point, you get that crit rate. So yeah, it's not good for characters outside Natlan. So yeah, let's say among all of the characters I have, let's say at the moment, right? Only Kachina is a character who can use both of them. Let's say if you want to build Kachina DPS, you can go that DPS set, Obsidian Codex. And if you want Kachina to be supportive, then you need to get to that Cinnabar, like it called? It's like some kind of city, right? Just a second, let me check it real quick. Cinder City, yeah. Scroll of the Hero, let's say Scroll of the Hero, yeah. But they are OP as hell. And by the way, in the future, as soon as we get like that Shilonen, and it's going to be we are not so far, by the way, it's like in 40 days, October 9th, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this set will be way more valuable, especially for Shilonen. We will get some supportive characters as well in the future. So yeah, maybe some more supportive characters with this set. Because like it's going to be Citlali, we still don't know how she is going to be. Ororon, it's also pretty good. Mostly Yansan, by the way, she's Electro. So yeah, we will get so many characters, and still like these sets are, yeah, you're right, these sets, both of them are great.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Alright guys, this is it for today. I will be online tomorrow again. Maybe like the same thing, like, you know, like it's a game. We have a lot of content. I mean, Natlan is for me like completely unexplored for now. So yeah, I do stories at the moment. I mean, quests, Archon quests. We'll see, like. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again. Feel free to join tomorrow. I will be online at the same time as always. And yes, bye bye guys, bye bye.
I will make you better.
It's been getting quite busy recently.